Yeah.
Hey, we live now, really.
Hey, we live now, really. Hey, welcome in. Welcome back, my beautiful people. Hey, you know how we bumming. You know what's going on. You know how we doing. How you doing, though? All right, come on now. You know the drill. Before we get started, I need you to do me one favor. One favor. Please do me this one favor. All right, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, also send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lit Johnny, Lit Timmy. Don't forget about Lit Susie too, because you know she just moved down the street. And don't forget about Josh. Josh just moved in too. It was only 2 days ago. You know, go ahead, show him some love. Send it to him too. All right, go ahead, spread the love, spread the joys. And hey, you living your best life this summer? What you been doing? Hey, but how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? How's life, man? Hopefully y'all all are staying well out here. Hopefully everybody out here living their best lives. Hey, ain't no time like the present. And hey, guess what? Guess what? The present is what we living in. The present is what we saying. And in the present, you know, sometimes, you know, you might learn something. You might hear something. You feel me? In the present, something might happen to you in the present that don't alter the past, but makes you look back at the past. And that's what we're going to do today. Mrs. Becky Hammond, the head coach for the Los Angeles Aces. You don't have to come see me. Or the Liberty Aces is one of them. But I think it's Las Vegas Aces. Yeah, you don't have to come see me. You don't have to come step down to the podium. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. All right? You said out your own mouth something that we're going to have to talk about. All right? So, Aces said, Coach, you're going to have to come talk to me. We're going to have to see you in the front of the congregation. But other than that, Austin Reeves, boy, hey, you just got pay. Austin Reeves, boy, he said, hey, play with your mama, don't play with me. Hey, he said, don't call me now. One of the highest paid undrafted players of all time. Or the highest paid undrafted players of all time. There's only one of them. And he's the highest paid. Yes. That boy got to check. Regardless, though, how y'all doing, though? How you doing? That's the real question. How you doing? Life good? I hope it is. But, yeah, we got a lot to get into tonight. All right, we got a lot to get into. First off, we're going to start off, getting into that NFL talk. Nah, I'm lying. We're going to talk about the NBA. We're going to talk about what Becky Hammond had to say about Jalen Brunson a couple of years ago. We're going to start there. We're going to talk about Austin Reeves, like I said. Some other things. Kawhi, trying to get to Miami. We're going to talk about that. Then in NFL news, we're going to talk about that boy Joe Burrow. Is it this his last proof year? Will they extend him if he don't ball out this year? Is he the franchise quarterback that everybody's been saying he is? We're going to talk about it. We're going to see. I'm here for it. You understand me? But regardless, I hope y'all all doing well. I hope life is good. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Without further ado, it's your boy, Mr. Wilson, coming at you in the building, a.k.a. Relly Gemz, a.k.a. Relly, a.k.a. Man, a.k.a. I got so many nicknames. You can call me, but please don't call me Collect. You understand me? But, yeah, if you don't know what Collect mean, I mean, yeah. I forget, the audience, y'all Gen Zers and y'all, what is it, Gen Alphas? I don't know. And I'm starting to get, lost in the sauce with all these names they name y'all. But regardless, though, Becky Hammond, like I said, come on down to the front of the podium. We don't have to have a conversation, miss. All right? But before we have this conversation, I just want to say, can I still be a Knicks fan for just the next, 30 minutes? Can I get 30 minutes? 30 minutes more. I know I said I wasn't going to be a Knicks fan. I know I said that I was done. But, can I just get 30 more minutes? Please. Come on. I'm asking for a friend. Don't do me like that. Why you want to do me like that? At the end of the day, be nice. Regardless, Becky Hammond, we need you to come on down and come on into the front of the congregation. Let's recall what you said 2 years ago. You said that boy Jalen Brunson wasn't a what? He wasn't a what? Hey, let's talk about it.
You're taking a little bit of grief from what you said about Jalen Brunson.
You are. I'm not big enough.
I never said, hey.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying.
No, I mean, I speak from experience, and I never, Allen Iverson got MVP, and he lost in the finals, and I think the two best teams are probably in the West, but I'm up for being proven wrong. And that's the other thing is I think Jalen Brunson's a hell of a player, hell of a player. I'm speaking historically on the NBA. With what I said, I don't know why that's being brought. Like why everybody's so stuck on that. I said it 2 years ago. I stand by it.
I'm letting you clear the air.
There's no air to be cleared. I said what I said. He proves me wrong. He proves me wrong. I mean, I good for him, but I do think the two best teams are in the West.
We know who you like, right?
Oh, well, you know who I'm cheering for.
Okay, that was harmless. They was making it seem like she was taking a shot. Like she wasn't taking no normal shot. She was taking a shot at my guy. But, I get it. But then she came back and she was like, hold on. Y'all must ain't hit me the first time. I ain't finna double back. I don't got nothing to say.
All right, we'll start with some questions in the room, and then we'll head to Zoom if we have some time.
Wait, I have a comment.
Oh.
To start.
She got a comment.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
She was wrong.
My opinion was wrong. Okay, let's go.
What was your opinion wrong about?
Come on.
How have you seen Cheyenne develop?
What were you wrong about? She basically said that Jalen Brunson isn't a 1A. She said that basically, yeah, he can potentially be AI. She was like, even AI got a championship. Yeah, he do. I mean, not a championship, an MVP, she said. The MVP, not a championship. Excuse me, MVP. She said, even AI got an MVP. She's like, so it's possible you can get one. But she basically also said that Jalen Brunson, you can't be a 1A. You can't lead a team to the chip. She basically also said, I believe the two best teams are in the West. What that mean about the East? What that mean about Jalen Brunson? What you really saying? Say it with your chest. Say it. I respect it. I understand it. Be honest. But at the same time, dog, you have to talk to somebody with some real knowledge. Because hey, that ain't it. You're a head coach yourself. He proved a lot of people wrong, including you. I respect it though, Becky. Call Becky with the good hair. That's what Beyonce said. But she also had this to say. She said she's not apologizing to Jalen. Jalen, all he did was prove history wrong. He proves he's an outlier. So you can put his name next to Stephen Curry, Isaiah Thomas, and I thought he played belligerently, especially down the stretch. I mean, he was that 1A dude. But apologize. I'm not going to apologize for having an opinion. That's what ESPN pays me for. Whoa. Let me show y'all the quote. Hey. She said she ain't apologize. Period. She said, come talk to her nice. Come talk to her nice. But I respect it, dog. Ain't no need. Come on now. Come on now. Hey. She said it. And then she said she was wrong. Guess what? People can be wrong. People can be wrong. Even the head coach of the Las Vegas Aces. People can be wrong. That's okay. I think y'all kind of went a little too crazy on her. I thought this is something that was going to really be born out of proportion a little bit. But even when I look at the comments, I hear the comments for a third time. I mean, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, she owned that she was wrong. Her and a lot of people were wrong about Big Body Brunson, as that boy Perk like to call him. At the end of the day, Jalen Brunson like that. Jalen Brunson got him a chip. Can't be refuted. You don't need to apologize. Come on, man. That boy got an MVP. That boy got an MVP. What do we need her to apologize? Come on, man. I was wrong. My opinion was wrong. Yes, it was. But it's okay. You ain't the only one who sometimes have strong opinions. Everybody do this day. This day and age, everybody feel like they are a voice. Feel like they're an analyst. Shit, look at me. Hey, it is what it is. But shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I am. When you watch the game, you study the game. You understand it. Not just basketball, not just football, baseball. Shit, I'll be watching soccer. I would cover it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If I ain't knowing my ins and outs, if I can't tell you the whole, or at least most of the people on the roster, I ain't gonna bother. But about this football, about this basketball-ish, oh yeah. We be locked and loaded. We be locked and loaded. Y'all know that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all remember what that boy Mikhail said about the situation? One of Jalen's teammates. Let's hear about it.
Becky? Don't disrespect Becky, man. Becky, she that motherfucker for real. She a savage for sure.
He said she that motherfucker for real. Hold on, let me make sure we 7 minutes in on YouTube.
Later. Becky's a savage too. But I appreciate Becky, no cap.
No cap.
The words she said about can't win with JB being 1A, 1B, he too little. All that did is fuel that nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, what he say. I know him. Because he ain't going to tell y'all. Yeah. That nigga don't take, yeah, he know that. He know what she said. Just fuel that nigga to go be him.
What? It ain't come from Jalen mouth, but it came from his teammate. See, that's the thing about us athletes. Former athlete myself. We act like we don't hear, but we hear. We act like that it don't bother us, but it do a little bit. But the greatest feeling within it all is proving somebody wrong. Proving the haters wrong. Proving the doubters wrong. That's what? That's what make it that much more enjoyable. That's when you're having a blast. When you grinding and ain't nobody looking, ain't nobody watching. You fucking dead tired, sweating your ass off. Then you gotta wake up and do it again the next day. Sometimes you got to do it again later on that day. Then you do it again the next day. Then you do it again and again and again. And then you step into the arena. Then everybody around you, they can take in what you got to say. And then you don't got to talk, but you let your work talk for you. You let your play in the arena talk for you. The man in the arena, when you in there, you don't hear none of that. But you remember when you was sweating your ass off, tired as hell, running laps, doing push-ups, hitting the dumbbells, kettlebell swings, Superman sit-ups, hammer curls, flipping tires, pulling sheds. Come on now. When you step in that arena, you remember. And you put on them big boy pants or them big girl pants. And you get in your bag. As simple as that. But you let your play do your talking. Let's play that last part. What'd he say? What'd he say? Let's just listen to it one more time. Let's just listen to it one more time. What'd he say?
Tell y'all. Yeah. Because he ain't going to tell y'all. Yeah.
What for?
That nigga don't take, yeah, he know that. He know what she said. Just fuel that nigga to go be him.
Woo! What? Fuel him to do what? To go be who? Who the hell he know he is? When you end up putting them shots. You in there running them laps. Come on, man. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 That's the place that you go back to. That's a place where you like, hold on, dog. Hold on, dog. I got this. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been on the grind like this for a long time. I remember this summer when it was hot as hell outside. And I was putting in that work. And I was on the grind. I remember. Come on, man. I remember that work. Because when you put in the work when nobody's looking, you know how much easier it is to come and form under the lights. You know how much easier it is when you just show up and the shit that you done did yesterday, the day before that, the summer before that, the summer earlier than that, a couple of weeks ago before that, during training camp. Dog, you don't never be worried because you know the work that you done put in. That's why the greats, they practice, they perform, they work how they supposed to. Come on, man. They don't get no easier. They don't get no easier. No easier than when you step in front of them lights in that arena. When you know you didn't put in the fucking work. You didn't put in the work. So, Becky, you added fuel to the fire. You don't got to apologize. But understand, he remembered. He remembered. You know? At the end of the day, I just want y'all to understand that, man. As an athlete, we hit. You don't got to apologize for being wrong. We know you were. And on that note, hey, that's on to Jalen Brunson. That's on to the New York Knicks. That's on to Becky. Y'all still doing y'all thing out here. You winning chips over there your damn self. You know, the aces in they bag. Yeah, after yeah. That's on to AJ Wilson. Hey, them shoes you got fire. I ain't gonna lie, I got me a pair. Argue with your mama. Hey, bro, what you mean? She got some nice shoes, bro. Her, Sabrina, Aiko. Come on now. Them Caitlin Clarks look smooth too, though. I support my women athletes, bro. But you know, the Kobe's and Jordans, they always gonna be in this. Come on now. They over there. They're also at the other crib. Come on now. You know, we got to keep them on deck. But we got to show love to our women, though. Come on now. But in other NBA topics, can we get into it? Can we talk about it? That boy Austin Reeves. Dang, you just, hey, y'all ready for that album to come out, boy? I'm just saying, hey, if y'all ready for that album to come out, just let me know. Just let me know. All right. Boy's been cooking. I've been in the stew. Hey, shoot, man, you just heard me hit that note. Don't play with me. Play with your mama, man. But in other news, let's talk about it. That boy Austin Reeves receives a 4-year, $185 million extension. Ooh, that boy just got paid. That boy just got paid. Can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Can we hold a topic and conversation about it? Come on now. Does this make the Lakers contenders? Is this going to make Brown want to come back? Asking for a friend. This going to make Brown want to come back, y'all? Asking for a friend. Somebody tell me. I just want to know. I'm been trying to figure it out. Brown, you gonna come back to LA, man? Hey, 4 years, 185. I think this make y'all. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, big dog. I think this make y'all contenders, bro. I think this make y'all contenders, bro. 4 years, 185. Him and Luka in the backcourt. That boy just averaged about 20 and 6 and 8. I don't know. Let me check the stats real quick, man. Let me check the stats, Austin. I'm thinking my math is mathing, but it might not be math. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I'm wrong. But you and Luka in the backcourt, is that enough for LA? What would Kobe say? I don't know either, man. I don't know. But that's all to Austin Reeves. You deserve it. An undrafted goddamn NBA player. Not too many of them survive. That boy went undrafted. That boy built himself into who he is and what y'all see today. That boy got in his Duffy. Not his Duffy, but in his Duffy for real. Come on, man. Come on, man. He deserved to get paid, man. He deserved to get paid. As an undrafted free agent, to turn himself into that? 4 years for 185. He really wanted 5 years for 239. That was a supermax. They could, but he was smart. He got 4 years, 185. Smart guy. Smart guy. Smart man. Smart man. But being an undrafted player, bro. That boy from Arkansas. That boy from Arkansas. I lived in Arkansas, bro. Ain't too many hoopers there. No, I'm playing. Arkansas did produce some cats now. Come on now. But yeah, the kid from Arkansas, man, an undrafted fucking rookie, free agent. He did it. He got paid. Hey, I give it to him. I give it to him. Ain't nothing to really talk about. Ain't nothing really to say about it. I don't think the Lakers are contenders. I don't think them with doing this signing, it helps them lower LeBron back potentially. I don't think a backcourt with goddamn Austin Reeves and Luka that gonna get you a championship. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what the big dogs had to say about it. Because I'm curious. You know, my opinion is my opinion. But I know some other people who had some strong opinions on this. Let's talk about it. Shams, he reported it. They talked about it. Let's hear it.
Austin Reeves to a 4-year, $185 million.
We already know
that. He got the great deal. It's all rightfully so, right? He's a guy that got it out of the mud. Undrafted in 2021.
Yep.
5th year with the Lakers. He's improved every year. He averaged 24 points this year. He's a great sidekick. He's a great secondary piece with Luka Doncic. They played 2 years together. Obviously, Luka has some say-so with this, and you know, to have that duo going forward, hopefully bring back LeBron James, should be a top 4 team in the East. And I'm happy for Austin, man. He's in the West. I'm happy for Austin, man. He really deserves it. Yeah, I'm happy.
That boy. Hey, one thing you can't say about him that he didn't improve every year. In 2023, 82 games, 15 points per game, 49 field goal percentage. In 2024, 73 games played, 20 points, 46% shooting from the field. But in 2025, last season, you know, the NBA ain't kind of what have you done for me lately. The NFL, oh, that's definitely what have you done for me lately. But you played 51 games, put up 23 points before, you know, you was getting injured and in and out of the lineup. Then you were shooting 49% from the field, but you still only played 51 games. So that potentially would have been lower. But at the time, before you went out, you was balling. Austin Reeves. If I'm being honest, if we're talking about it, he don't make them contenders, bruh. You on that Kawhi timeline too, boy, because I see you played 82 games when you first started out. Then you played 73. Then you played 51. What? You were just trying to get a little check, Austin. Oh, no. But real quick, let's hear what Stephen A. Smith had to say. I'm curious.
He deserves the money. Worked hard, 28 years of age, paid his dues, been averaging over 20 the last 2 games, averaged nearly 24 this year, shot nearly 50% from the field, over 36% from three-point range. The brother can ball. So as a talent, particularly in today's NBA's economy, he deserves every penny. Major props and congratulations to him. Just know that the Lakers ain't winning a damn thing. Not unless they keep LeBron. Not unless they keep LeBron. Let me tell you something right now. Marcus Morris and Markieff Morris may not put it the way I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put it where the goats can get it. You got opposing teams that are salivating at the thought of being guarded by Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. They don't strike fear in anybody.
Yeah, we know that. They can't play defense to save them lives. You know, if Luka and Austin Reeves was playing in Miami, be a deadly squad, but they're not. So what he's about to get into, Stephen A., he's about to say that Luka and Austin Reeves don't play no kind of defense because they don't. That is a fact. Very factual. So you don't need LeBron back. He can't play that much more defense, but he at least stay in front of you a little bit now. But you also need a center who can defend, and you definitely need a power forward who can defend, at least protect the rim. But Austin Reeves and Luka playing defense, boy, never. They can't even. What? I got clips. Y'all want to watch the clips? I'm asking. Y'all want to watch the clips? I can find some clips now. But you know, on a serious note, if we being honest, man, yeah, it can get real spooky out here real quick. But Austin Reeves, man, that boy nice, man. That boy nice. This is the last game I've seen him play. We can go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and show Austin Reeves some loves on the timeline, man. Go ahead and show Austin Reeves a little love, man. Playing OKC. Look, we're getting in this bag, getting busy. What? Get off of me. Bye. Bye, y'all. Come on. Guard me. Come on, man. Guard him. What? He said, come on. Who's guarding me? Literally all these highlights are against OKC. I don't know who put this together, but I'm here for it. That's what Austin Reeves, man. 4 years, $85 million. Yeah. I see you out here, young fella. I see you out here, boy. You just got paid. Yeah. Let's clap it up for him. I was going to clap for real. Boy, hey, y'all know we got things for that. Let's clap it up for him. Austin Reeves. Yeah. Clap it up for Austin Reeves, man. 185 mil. For 4 years? Do your thing, baby dog. Ain't nothing wrong with it. My bad, y'all. I had to keep going because I had to eventually shut that off. But anyway, is that all the NBA topics that I have for us for today? Yeah. Hey, was that all that I had talking about the NBA? Can we move on? Yeah, maybe. Do we got to talk about the draft tonight? I'm asking for a friend. Do we got to talk about the draft tonight? For real. I want to. I mean, I don't got to, though. The Bulls, I mean, hey, they ain't really take nobody crazy. But I do want to talk about this, though. Because I seen this on my timeline, and we ain't doing it, young fella. We ain't doing it. Don't even ask. Oh, snap. Hold on. I will get that up out the way. But sum it up. This young fella right here, Darryn Peterson, his college number 22 was taken on the Lakers by who's number 22 on the Lakers? Who's number 22? I know it's not anyway, it's taken. I can't think of who number 22 on the Lakers. I do not know why it's not coming to me. Regardless, though, this young fella said that he wants to wear number 8 because he also got a Kobe tattoo on the shoulder. Dog. I don't care what you got on your body. I don't care who you looked up to growing up. Maybe after year 4, 5, 6, after you done showed us what you represent and who you are in the league. But in the meantime, you ain't wearing no number 8 in LA. No. We don't know you like that, young fella. We don't know you like that. Seeing this graphic, yeah, it is real cute. Kobe putting his arm around you. That's real cute. But we don't know you like that, my guy. We don't know you like that, player. So you wearing number 8? Child, please. Not in LA, but for Utah Jazz, hey, most power to you, my brother. But just throwing it out there. If anybody ever think about wearing 8 or 24 to honor somebody in LA, it won't happen. Jerseys are retired forever for a reason. Shit, in LA, y'all ain't gonna have too many more jerseys, boy. There's a lot of jerseys over there that's retired, boy. Boys gonna be wearing 000 in a second, boy. Not just double, triple. Regardless, though, how y'all doing, though, man? How we doing, man? Because that's the thing. The Celtics want to get Jaylen Brown up out of there. But you understand something? Let me break it down to you. Understand this. Where's Ja Morant gonna go? Before we get off move off these NBA topics, where's Ja Morant gonna go? Because we've seen the last of him in the Grizzly uniform, but he ain't been traded yet. They trying to find a trade partner, but they saying they having difficulty. Why? Who don't want Ja? I know somebody who will take him. Should send his ass down in Miami. What? Ja? Bam? And Giannis? Dog. Then we'll be talking. Then we can have a conversation. Y'all agree? I know y'all agree. Well, we got one more thing we got to talk about, though. I heard that boy Kawhi. We're trying to come to Miami. Yeah. Kawhi said, hey, I see what y'all doing down there in Miami, man. I see what y'all doing up over there. I see what you're doing. Kawhi said, hey, can I come kick it over there with y'all? I like the Heat. I want to save some money on some taxes. Kawhi Leonard reportedly interested in playing for the Heat. Hey. Fitty. 50-50. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't like it. I don't know. Let me know, chat. Let me know. Comment down below. What y'all think? Let me know. If Kawhi go to Miami, to be quite honest with you, that would, they already a contender having Giannis. But adding Kawhi, a healthy Kawhi, but shit, we all know he can't stay healthy. So having him for maybe like 50 games, potentially during the playoffs, they can do a little something. But to be quite honest with you, if not, I don't know, my friend. I don't know. You know? Just saying. But Kawhi, I believe in you. But if only you can stay healthy. If only you can stay healthy. Because if you can, we're going to be all right. But if you can't, we already know. We ain't expecting that much from you. But trade talks are continuing to heat up. People are saying, Jaylen Brown, he ain't going back to Boston, right? But they saying he can potentially end up what? On the Cavs? What? The Cavs? Bruh, can we talk about it? They want Evan Mobley. So if you don't know who that boy is in that other image, that's Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley for Jaylen Brown, maybe on a draft pick or two, because Evan Mobley ain't that proven. Jaylen Brown got a Finals MVP, couple All-Stars, couple All-NBAs. Let's talk about it. Let's really discuss it. Jaylen Brown is him. Yeah, I'm a Jaylen Brown fan. I said it. That's on the Jaylen Brown, man. But yeah, dog. Yeah. As far as him being traded to the Cavs for Evan Mobley, I don't know. I know he has to go somewhere, but I don't know. Potentially, bro. Potentially. I can see it happening. All right. Can I move on, though? Can we talk about some NBA topics? Nah, I'm done talking about NBA. I mean, NFL. Can we move on to the NBA? Can we move on to the NFL? NBA, NFL, NBA. Same thing. Let me know. Nah, we're finna be talking about the NFL, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. Enough of my NBA topics, man. We got to move on. All right. We got to talk about it. The NCAA new rule. All right. Man. Can we have a discussion, man? If you don't know. If you don't know. In the new NCAA model, they trying to say old people can't play no more, man. They trying to say I can't come back from a 6 and 7 year. They said I can't do it. Why not? Why not? Why not? I got somebody. I really don't like going to these two. But you know, today is a different kind of game. Let's go on here and see what these clowns have to say.
Division I cabinet has officially voted to approve the age-based eligibility model. Policy will start on the initial enrollment in college or start of academic year after the athlete's 19th birthday. JB, you being a coach, a guy who had to, follow by all the rules and regulations of the league. I want to, the chat wants to know. I want to know your full take and response to the NCAA's eligibility change. Go.
There's a video that Bailey, did I send it? Did you get that video I sent you or no?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can send this Bailey real quick. There's a video, Smitty, that is interesting. I'm gonna get your take on it.
See, I just needed this center graphic because I couldn't find it nowhere. But basically, there's no red shirt year anymore in college football. The NCAA, they're essentially giving you 5 years to play 5 seasons. What this means is that at the end of the day, you can't be a 7th year senior, a 6th year senior, a super senior. That's not flying no more in the NCAA. Yeah. So, to understand this even a little bit more, let's have somebody with a little bit more sense come in and break it down. All the way down. Because I don't really want them talking. But I got my friends, my good friends over at CBS. They come in with the news.
Model for student athletes. So what the heck does that mean? We're going to try to break it down for you. Basically saying starting with the fall class of 2027, you get 5 years to play 5 seasons of college sports. So red shirts potentially could be a thing of the past. There are exceptions, although it is limited. So those would be religious missions, if you have active duty military service, or pregnancies. So let's welcome in Brandon Marcello and David Cobb to help us better understand this ruling, the impacts, and break it all down. We're going to do it for college football and college basketball because the impacts are certainly different. So, Brandon, this obviously is going to impact red shirts a lot. You got 5 seasons to play, 5 years of college sports. So medical red shirts, all of those things is going to be different. So how does this affect rosters in college football?
Well, the good big thing here is that when we talk about roster spots in college football, remember they've kind of shrunk college roster.
So essentially what he's about to go on and say, college football rosters will be affected heavily because now the same rule will apply. You can play a certain amount of games, whether it's in basketball, whether it's in football, before you have the red shirt. In football, it's usually about 4 or 5 games that you are allowed to play, and then you have to either decide the red shirt or you have to decide to finish the rest of the season, but that year counts towards your eligibility. So after year 1, you go to year 2, year 3, year 4, you're done. Now, in the case that you redshirt, you come in, you don't play that first season. Guess what? You have 4 more seasons. That's all you get. That's all you get to play. So if you get hurt, guess what? Potentially, might be a little gray area. Maybe you can get around it. Maybe a gray shirt. But if you get hurt, the medical red shirt might look a little different. You already redshirted your freshman year. You redshirted that year. You got 3 years left. You already was hurt too. Yay. Get a little tricky out here for some boys. You ain't gonna be able to be about 25, 26 still playing college football. Just saying. It was only a few people out there, but I don't want to say no names. I'm just playing. But it's the truth though. It's the fact. So with that being said, at the end of the day, dog, yeah. This rule is gonna have an effect. It's gonna have an effect. People will decide whether they want a red shirt or not red shirt, use a gray shirt, medical red shirt. There's going to be a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on. But who knows? We will have to wait and see where the cookie goes, where it follows. But regardless, besides the NCAA, and that's talking about all that, can we finally start talking about the NFL? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Dang. There's one more. Man. Do I got to break this NBA news before we move on? Fuck. The Pistons are trading Isaiah Stewart to the Grizzlies for 3 future second-round picks. Whoa. So they keeping Ja there? Once again, the Pistons are trading Isaiah Stewart to the Grizzlies for 3 future second-round picks. Isaiah Stewart. If you don't know, that boy was solid with the Pistons, boy. Now that boy going to Memphis. So does that mean they keeping Ja or they getting rid of Ja? Maybe they just preparing for life without Ja. I like that second option. Preparing for life without Ja. You go get Isaiah Stewart. Hey. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But before we get off this NBA topic, Stephen A had a hell of a point and something crazy as hell to say earlier. I want to touch on this real quick before we move all the way off the NBA and get into the NFL and Joe Burrow.
First of all, he might not win a championship, but he might. The fact is that the first order of business is to get the superstar. The second order of business is to find something to build around them. And I got news for you. I'm getting sick and tired of people just throwing Bam Adebayo's name out there flippantly like it's not significant. Now, he ain't Asia Wilson, a 3-time champion as a WNBA player and a national champion. But no. I'm saying it's not an insult. I'm complimenting Bam Adebayo. Asia Wilson is arguably the GOAT. But Bam Adebayo is an all-star. He's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. And Miami didn't lose because of him. This brother can ball. Bam Adebayo can ball. And when you got him on the front line with Giannis, plus you acquired Bobby Portis, now I got to look at the organization. Can Pat Riley and these boys go out and fill a roster? My issue with Pat Riley was the ability to get a star, a superstar, a top 5 player, and he pulled it off, okay? He can put a roster
around those cats. And then he went on to say, look out for that boy Damian Lillard. But Dame just got back to Portland, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dame ain't going nowhere. That boy finna retire a Portland Trailblazer. But he did go play with Giannis. He did choose to play with Giannis. The only thing that happened was they both got hurt. Giannis got hurt one season. He tore his Achilles the next season, and he was out. Then they traded him. So they never really got to play together. So if Dame left Portland to go to goddamn Miami, hey, dog, I ain't saying... Hey, I still got Knicks in 5 next year, bro. But if Dame go to Miami, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. All right. But anyway. Please, NBA, don't break no more news tonight. Shams, go to sleep. Shams, go to sleep. I don't want to hear nothing else about nothing. I hope Boston don't trade Jaylen Brown tonight. I ain't trying to report it. But if they do, I will. Just saying. We're going to be back on here. But going over to the NFL and finally getting to what I wanted to talk about. 2 hours later is Joe Burrow. Is it now or never for Joe Burrow? I was reading this article earlier, and I thought to myself, they making a fucking hell of a point. They making a hell of a goddamn point. And on top of them making a point, I happen to agree with a lot of them. Last season was the third year in a row that the Bengals missed the playoffs. It was also their first losing season since 2020, which was Burrow's injury-shortened rookie year. And over the 3-year stretch from 2023 to 2025, Cincinnati has ranked 10th in the NFL in offense, but 29th in defense. The problem seems clear. Consider that the Bengals ranked in the top 10 as far as defense goes in 2021 when they made it to the Super Bowl, in 2022 when they had Jesse Bates and some of them other dogs over there for Cincy, but they decided to get rid of them next year after they made it to the Super Bowl. Not here nor there, but let me be quiet. Continue reading. When Burrow had the ability to stay healthy, Cincinnati had one of the best offenses in the NFL, but the defense has fallen off bad since the 2 glory years that the team has been, and has been one of the league's most disappointing defenses in the league. The Bengals returned all 11 starters from last season on offense, but made some changes on the defensive side of the ball, getting Dexter Lawrence, having an edge rusher, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about the rest of that. But the topic right here that I want to get into, is it now or never for Joe Burrow? Is it now or never for Joe Burrow? His rookie year, it got cut short because he got injured. Then that next year, that boy led them boys to the goddamn chip. In the second season, he led them to the Super Bowl. Led them to the goddamn Super Bowl, but they lost. And ever since then, he's probably played, I don't know. Can we take a look at it? Ever since then, since he took him to the chip, Joe Burrow has only played. Hold on. What is the career stats? Hold on. See, this be my problem, y'all. Not gonna lie to you. This be my problem. This be my problem, y'all. All right, there we go. I got it. Bear with me. Bear with me. So rookie year, he only played in 10 games. Rookie year, he only played in 10 games. That following year, played in 16. That following year, played in 16. Then he played in 10. Then he played in 17, all 17. Then he ended up playing only in 8. So if I'm looking at it, to be quite honest with you, he's been injured, yeah, but he's also been healthy. So his career has been, a little bit of a roller coaster so far, but a good roller coaster because you made it to the Super Bowl. Something that you can forever hold your hat or hang your hat on. Respect. But Joe Burrow, yes, you'll make it or break a season, my guy, because they got the offense. You got T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. You had the top 10 offense probably in the last 5 years straight, at least top 10. Yeah, dog. Yeah, your defense got to do better. But you got to make sure you're healthy this year. And also, you got to make sure that you leading on both sides of the ball. Because that's what it's going to require. I ain't going to say it's you'll make it or break it, yeah. But you better make something shake. Better make something happen. Yeah, Joe. It's not now or never, but best believe the time is now. Y'all made some changes on defense. You got Dexter Lawrence over there. You got some pieces. It's time to get in your bag, big dog. Ain't no more contemplating. Ain't no more waiting. Ain't none of that. It's time to get in your bag. It's time to get in your bag. Yeah. I believe you in Joe Burrow. You know? Can the Bengals return to glory? Make it to an AFC championship game? Make it to another Super Bowl? I say it's 50-50. But Joe Burrow, they're going to be looking at you, dog. Got to stay healthy this year. Got to ball out this year. And got to at least how y'all making the playoffs. Y'all done not made the playoffs 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. Y'all playing in the same division with the Cleveland Browns. I know sometimes, it's hard with the Steelers and Ravens, but the Cleveland Browns have been bad for a couple of years, so that's at least one team you don't got to worry about. So you just got to beat on the other two teams. But for 3 years in a row, you better make the playoffs this year. Because if not, they're going to be talking. But I got faith in you, Joe. Joe, you cooler than the other side of the pillow. You know I rock with you the long way. Ever since you've been playing at LSU. Ever since you was in the locker room. What? In the locker room like this. Living your best life. I remember that. Cool Joe. They call you Joe Cool, huh? So, yeah. I rock with you, Joe Burrow. I believe in you, my guy. Yeah, for sure. You're going to get in your bag. You're going to do your thing. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think Joe Burrow got a lot to prove this year. I'm here for it, though. Can we move on? Because I got a few other things I want to talk about. How y'all doing, though? How we doing? We cooking tonight? We cooking a little bit? Just a little something? Yeah, I know what I'm whipping up. You ain't got to be hater all your life. Stop sipping all that haterade, all right? It don't look good on you. It don't. Okay? So stop sipping all that haterade, okay? One day, you have to put it down. I'm just saying. But regardless, though, let's go ahead and move on, y'all. How y'all living, man? Life good? I know. But I said I wasn't going to talk about Shedeur today. I said I got a couple other NFL topics that I want to talk about and that I want to touch on. I said it. But you see, when they start releasing articles, when they start saying this and that, I have no other choice but to comment on it. But to have us hop on here and talk about it. So, Mary Kay Cabot, come on down. Let's have a conversation. Can we talk about it? Mary Kay Cabot of the Cleveland.com reveals that the only scenario in which the Browns would trade Shedeur Sanders, suggesting it will require the team to conclude that he cannot develop as a quality NFL starter. She then goes on to say, I think the only way that they would consider trading Shedeur Sanders is if they determine that he cannot be a quality starter in the NFL. If they reach that conclusion in training camp, then I can see them possibly seeking out opportunities and exploring trade possibilities. But they're not there yet. Even Mary Kay Cabot said that they're not there yet. Bruh. Can we talk about it? Can we have a discussion? Can we conversate, please? This is Mary Kay Cabot we talking about. If Mary Kay said it ain't gonna happen, my guy ain't gonna get traded. If Mary Kay saying it, dog. Mary Kay saying it. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, you know she usually the shit starter. Just saying. I ain't saying. Did I say that? I'm just saying. But let me continue. As of right now, Todd Monken believes that he has 2 starting quarterbacks on this roster right now. I don't see this happening anytime soon. I would be very, very surprised if that happens. So Mary Kay Cabot had to comment on the nonsense. Yeah, Mary Kay, we didn't have to comment on your nonsense too before. So yeah, we appreciate you commenting. We appreciate your 2 cents. We really do. We really do, Mary Kay. We appreciate your 2 cents, man. For sure, for sure. But at the end of the day, we know he wasn't going nowhere. I need you to say, Mary Kay. Where he gonna go? Why? They gonna trade him? What? Y'all be so bored, bro. Y'all be so bored. All I know is that Shador ain't worried about him. He putting in the work. He's showing up day after day. At the end of the day, we can care less about what y'all say. We can care less about the noise. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, Richard Sherman, I like Richard. Because Richard going to keep it a G, keep it a stack, keep it right, sliced down the middle. Let's hear from Richard.
If he looks like he did the last few times he was on the field, I think if they see that in training camp, they go with Shador Sanders. But if he doesn't, and he looks anything close to the Deshaun Watson that was in Houston throwing the ball around the yard, I think that's who they go with, just because they're paying him $50 million. I mean, because, you know, the talent and the pedigree and you're paying him $50 million.
See, that is a point that a lot of people are missing. They're paying Deshaun Watson $50 million. You are right, Richard Sherman. They're paying him $50 million. That is a fact. But, dog. I understand they paying him. But you got to respect what Shador doing. That boy putting in that work. That boy continuing to get better and better. If it's close between him and Deshaun, y'all rebuilding for the future. Yes, you're paying him $50 million. Who cares? You've been paying him for the last few years and he ain't done not a goddamn thing for you. So what's the difference between this year? When it's the last year on his contract. But when you in the middle of transitioning, you got 2 quarterbacks who you took in the draft last year, and Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, Shador Sanders in the 5th round. One you deemed he's a backup forever in Dylan Gabriel. And one you've deemed, oh, this young fella, he ain't that bad. The head coach even said he got 2 quality starters. Okay, young fella. We got 2 first-round draft picks next year. I want to toss you out there and see if we need to use them on the quarterback or if we need to use them to build around you. We know what Deshaun Watson is. Why play him for a couple of games and then go ahead to play Shador? If you're going to play Shador anyway, just play him at the start of the season. Give him a full runway to see if he can really be a franchise quarterback. I mean, we even got some people in the national media come over to the other side. Is that what I hear?
The growth of Shador Sanders is real. The pocket presence, decision-making, how he's reading things out, he's improved. Shador has grown.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
The growth of Shador Sanders is real. The pocket presence, decision-making, how he's reading things out, he's improved. Shador has grown. Anything out there about like they're looking to trade him, I would put zero stock into that. I'd say he and Deshaun Watson both on the team in September. Their draft class last year might have been the best in the entire NFL. One of these guys can be the quarterback moving forward. It'd be very surprising, given the entire history, if Deshaun ends up being that guy and gets another contract in Cleveland. And if
That's
it's
what we've
Shador,
all been saying.
He's year 2 on a cheap 5th-round rookie contract.
Make sense.
You've got all kinds of flexibility to build around him. The growth of Shador.
What? This national media. This is Rich Eisen show. Whoa. The growth of who? The growth of who?
The growth of Shador Sanders is real.
The growth of Shador Sanders is real. Bro, what? They starting to talk now? It's okay to be a Shador Sanders fan out loud? This a real thing? Is he a Shadorian? Bull? Asking for a friend. The growth is real. This is not even Rich Eisen himself. This is somebody else. But this is national media. That Disney Plus was on that podcast, Mike. You saw it. The growth was what? Can we listen to the take again? Because, you know, it's rare. It's rare that they say anything good about my guy. Can we listen to it one more time? One more time? Okay.
The pocket presence, decision-making, how he's reading things out, he's improved. Shador.
Whoa. The pocket presence, how he's reading things out, it's improved. Damn, isn't that what his quarterback coach said? Asking for a friend. And isn't that what his head coach said? Asking for a friend. Watson ain't holding down nothing. Just saying. But dog, it's getting scary out here, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Play Shador Sanders. Give him the runway. Cut the nonsense. Cut the hoopla. Stop playing with my man's name. All you hear is nonsense. You hear this, you hear that. Can somebody start telling the truth? Can somebody start being honest? Can we really have the real conversation about it? Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Shador Sanders and Deshaun Watson will be on the Cleveland Browns roster come here in a couple weeks when training camp starts. I ain't going to continue to repeat myself. I ain't going to continue to debunk dumb stuff. I mean, because if we're being honest, the GM, the head coach, and even the goddamn quarterback coach then said something similar to this.
We're in a good spot. We're a young team, and that's certainly by design, and we'll certainly have our growing pains. But we are excited about this core, and
we're a young team, and that's by design. How many years has Deshaun Watson been in the league? Asking for a friend. 10 years? Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in the fall. It's been good competition this spring between Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. It's good to see Deshaun
being good competition. Okay.
Healthy, moving around, learning this new system. He's had a really strong spring. And Shedeur, he's made incredible strides over the
incredible strides. Whoa.
Last 8 weeks. Really, really pleased with his progress. He's naturally accurate as a quarterback. His command of the operation, control of the huddle, all of those things, you can tell that with a year under his belt, he's
hot. Blue rating. Blue, it's hot. Those things. My bad. Let me stop y'all.
With a year under his belt, he's making big strides. So we are looking forward to seeing how the competition plays out throughout training camp and the preseason games. We're optimistic. We're cautiously optimistic on both players, and can't wait to see them in game settings. We're in a good spot.
That's the GM. That's the GM. My bad, y'all. That's the GM. So can we stop all the other nonsense, please? That's the GM, dog. Come on, man. Can we start having real conversations? That guy runs the team. That guy runs the team. Not to bring up sour news, but this happened too. Brendan Sorsby versus Shedeur. Which team won that game? Oh, Colorado. It was 23-34. Okay. Shedeur 3 for 300, 2 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. Oh, okay. He was 25 for 30. Oh, okay. Just in case y'all needed a reminder. I mean, we played the young fella, right? I mean, what are y'all gonna do now that you're not getting Brendan Sorsby? Huh? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Brendan Sorsby won't be having a supplemental draft. Won't be in the supplemental draft. Y'all won't be getting y'all American QB because your American QB is already on the goddamn roster. Y'all paying me, bro. Thorn in my side. You're a thorn in my side. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. What they talking about? 3rd and 5. Come on, man. What they talking about? And then I saw this on the internet. Let's bring it up. Let's talk about it. They said, and this was an honest question, if Shedeur Sanders, his first ever drive, coming in as a backup in this Baltimore Ravens game, if he leads them to tie this game up, when he was thrust in there after Dylan Gabriel got hurt, let him down here to potentially tie the game up. If he completes this throw, are we having a different conversation about Shedeur Sanders? I mean, this is his first ever game.
Third and 5. Pressure's coming. Sanders looking for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Nearly caught by Larvidan. And it was Owuzie who's done a great job filling in for Marlon Humphrey today with the coverage.
And you know he's done a good job because we haven't heard his name much. And there's some
squeeze that thing, young fella. Bring that into the stomach. tuck that ball, young fella, or snatch it over his head.
And there's some hand fighting between both of them. But what you love about this play from Awuzie, when it comes to DB play, you always talk about the finish. And look how he...
But the question at hand is, if Larvadain makes this catch and Shedeur Sanders leads a game-tying drive in his first ever NFL game against the Baltimore Ravens, would the conversations be different right now? Hell of a fucking question. I believe so. He put that ball right there. Gave him a chance to tie it up. He makes that catch. You know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah. But I think even though he didn't make that catch, we still should be having a different conversation. Because we still, in fact, beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. We still, in fact, beat a healthy Joe Burrow squad. Yeah, our defense was still shitty, but Joe Burrow was healthy. Joe Burrow was healthy. Joe Burrow was healthy. Jamar Chase was healthy. T. Higgins was healthy. Yeah, they all squad. And they took a L. Shedeur. Just give him a chance, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it. So I get it. I get it. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. You know? But in other news, did something crazy just happen in the NBA? Do I got to talk about this? Do I got to talk about this? We ain't going to talk about it. We ain't going to talk about it. We ain't going to do it. We won't do it, okay? But that's to Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, if he would have caught that ball, it would have been different. My bad, y'all. We know the growth of Shedeur Sanders is real. We know it. But let's cut out all the other nonsense. That's what the Cleveland Browns. That's what Shedeur Sanders. That's what to the young core that they got going on over there. And watch what they do this season. Because we're going to be proving a lot of haters, a lot of doubters wrong. A lot of haters, a lot of doubters wrong. Listen, I'm not the only one making some common sense about this. But before we get off the topic, come on, one more time. What you got to say, my guy?
Browns quarterback. What are you thinking?
Sanders, Riz.
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
I mean, why not swing on upside? Why not swing on putting butts in seats? I want to give him a real opportunity.
Yeah.
I've seen all I need to see from Deshaun Watson. You know, it's not going to work. It's like Randy Jackson, American Idol. It's a no from me, dog.
Wow. Browns quarterback.
Hey. I like that take, my guy. I like that. I like that. Oh, wow. Why they spamming me now? My bad, y'all. My bad. But regardless, though, man, it's gonna get interesting out here. So y'all, please, just make sure you're ready. Just make sure you're eating your Wheaties. Just make sure you keep all that haterade away from you. Just make sure that at the end of the day, you out here and you're trying to be great. Hey, that's what matters. Can we touch on one more NBA subject? Or NBA subject? Or NFL subject? Can we talk about it? Can we touch on it? Well, I appreciate you in advance because we're going to talk about it anyway. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, the one thing that I got to tell you is that, hey, I love you and I appreciate you because guess what? We done. Yeah, that's all she wrote. We've had a fun episode, jam-packed episode, Gemz-packed episode. Talked a little bit about everything. Talked a little bit about the NFL. Talked a little bit about the NBA. That boy Austin Reeves got paid. That boy John Morant might be on the move. That boy Kawhi Leonard might be heading to Miami. We touched on a little bit of everything. Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know we got to talk about everything. You know we got to talk about, I mean, who else would you rather talk about this stuff with? Come on now. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. You feel me? I just want you to know. I'm here for you. So anytime you want to come back, anytime you want to talk about something else, you just let me know. And I'll be here. You feel me? But before we get out of here, Mr. Sorsby, the reason why you won't be attending or playing in any NFL game or arena this year is because of this.
The league was unwilling to investigate the situation. The league didn't trust him and the situation. And the league, frankly, doesn't want any part of gambling. We've seen the league crack down on players who have placed bets, gambled, fantasy, DFS, whatever it may be. The league has no tolerance for people who are involved in gambling. And it's also a perception thing. They don't want to be associated with somebody that's been gambling. So why, in the league's eyes, should the league make an exception for a player who is admitted to betting on his own team, even if he was in a dorm room while his team was playing on the road? The league isn't looking to bend rules and create space for a player who is admitted to something that the league frowns upon. So now, Brendan Sorsby is likely to just stay in Dallas, train for the future, doesn't have a football outlet. We did see what Jeffrey Kessler, the attorney for the NFLPA, told Pete Thamel of ESPN. He said, it is a violation of the CBA and the law. We will pursue this immediately with the NFLPA. But Brendan Sorsby is not a part of the NFLPA, and they're on the clock because teams are reporting to training camp in under a month, and there's not going to be a supplemental draft. So to me, it seems like Brendan Sorsby is out of luck. He's going to be back in Dallas training. Maybe there's some legislation that he could file against the Big 12. Maybe there's some legal action there to pursue. We'll see what he decides to do. But from a football standpoint, it sure seems like Brendan Sorsby has been shut down for the upcoming season, and we now may see Brendan Sorsby in the 2027 NFL Draft.
Woo! Couldn't have said it better myself. Couldn't have said it better, Adam Schefter. Hey, big dog. You killed that. You killed that, big dog. I appreciate you. But yeah, he's right. Brendan Sorsby. The hope to be the Cleveland Browns once again savior. Yeah, he won't be anywhere close to the NFL this year. He's donezo. The NFL, like, you gave us 3 days notice to get this done, and you want to play? What? And you don't want to give us the factual information that we need? You want us to call around and get information about you? We don't need you, young fella. We don't want you, young fella. We don't need you, young fella. Hey, we don't want you, young fella. Hey. That's simple. Period. So, I respect it. I get it. Brendan Sorsby, I'm sorry for you, young fella. But you won't be playing. You won't be playing. You won't be playing in NFL this year.
You know what's amazing to me is as soon as this whole idea of a supplemental draft came up, we forgot about the addiction and we forgot about the rehab. And we went straight to, man, I can't wait till he gets in the NFL. Who's going to give up a second-round pick or a third-round pick? And, you know, the thing to me is that the one thing from a league standpoint that you can't have even a shadow of a doubt about is whether the games are being played fairly. We all hear the rumors about, man, there goes the fix. Is the fix in? You can't have that question out there. And those are on social media. But as far as the NFL, they could not bring Brendan Sorsby in and have that hanging over their head right now. And I think the statement by the NFL where it says we didn't have enough time. Other words, we don't have enough time to go back and dig into all these thousands of bets that you made and see when you made them, how you made them, who you made them with. And on top of that, is there more to it? I think the NFL made the right decision, guys. And if you're in the Brendan Sorsby camp, think about this. Okay, you're not allowed in the National Football League right now. You may be allowed in the National Football League soon, maybe next year. But for right now, go back and work on your addiction. Go back and get your mental health straight. Get your physical health straight. We've seen guys miss the last year of their career. Jamar Chase, one of the Bosa brothers, guys like that, Michael Parsons. We've seen guys miss their last season and be top 10 NFL picks. So if you're Sorsby, all is not lost. But I do think, guys and ladies, that the NFL make the right decision right now.
Yeah, that's a fact. And if he try to take him to court and fight it, you ain't gonna even get drafted, cuz. Take the NFL to the court if you want to. File litigation against the NFL because they don't want to hold a supplemental draft for you. Instead of going and working on your addiction, going to get faster, going to get bigger, going to get your mind right, going to show that you're rehabilitated for real, and then enters next year's draft. Yeah, you ain't going to have no film, big dog. But you know they like how people throw in shorts these days anyway. So hey, you have a shot. You'll be all right, Brendan. You're going to be okay. I promise you. Just make the right decision, man. Don't fight the NFL on this. Take your 1 year suspension, punishment, whatever it is, and go right off into the sunset for a little bit. Go get you some cheese. You'll be all right. You hear me? Go hang out. Go relax. You got your money from Texas Tech. Dog, get bigger, faster, stronger. Come mean. Come ready to ball. Come ready to get in your bag. Go do your goddamn thuggy. Stop playing. The NFL alone. Leave everybody alone. We don't need you around. You don't need to say nothing. Nothing. You understand me? So, yeah. Brendan Sorsby, come back again next year. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be all right. I promise you. You're going to be all right. But can we give it up for my CWs? Can we give it up to my Chicago Bears and my Chicago Bulls again? Hey, that boy, hey, Caleb Wilson. We're going to need you to get in your bag, young fella. We're going to need you to get in that bag. Caleb Williams. We're going to need you to get in that bag, young fella, this year. Both of y'all. All right? All right? Caleb, we got to go to the NFC Championship game. Got to make it. Got to get there. Caleb Wilson, got to have you scoring at least a dub this year to show us that you really him. Got to have it. That's the only way I'm going to believe that you're a franchise player. That you deserve to eventually get a bag. Not a bag. A bag. But, you know, anytime I see Kobe on my timeline, we gotta listen to some advice from Kobe. Kobe, what you got to tell the chat? Talk to him. Talk to the chat.
To grow, you have to constantly learn. You have to constantly move, constantly improve. I mean, that's the key. That's what makes life fun, I think. You know, if you have the love to do it, you know, you'll be able to handle whatever bumps come your way. To grow, you have to constantly learn. You have to constantly move, constantly improve. I mean, that's the key. That's what makes life fun, I think. You know, if you have the love to do it, you know, you'll be able to handle whatever bumps come your way.
That's my dude, man. That's up to the beam, man. That's sort of cold, man. Make me shed a tear, man. That's sort of cold, man. I listen to the advice. I appreciate you, Cole. I appreciate you. Before we, get into anything else, while we talking about Chicago, Chi-Town, let's hear what that young fella Caleb had to say.
They're getting a dog, man. It's that simple. I mean, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, and I'm going to play as hard as I can and create opportunities for myself and others more than anyone else that's going to be playing in the NBA. Like, I'm a hard worker, and I'm going to get it done. I mean, I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, and it's just that simple.
And you're going into a perfect situation. Jordan's been gone a long time. They haven't won in a long time, but it's a great sports town. They get 19,000 a night. This is not something, the fans are there. Plus, you got this coach. This coach is good coach.
Yeah,
good job in Portland. He was good with big men. You're in and you got a good young nucleus. This is an excellent situation you're walking into here.
For sure, it's an excellent situation. It's just up to me to go make it happen. It's that simple.
So did you talk to Coach last night? What did he have to say to you?
I talked to Coach in my workout, and I talked to him last night, just telling me it's time to get to work. We had the same goal, and that's to win a championship. So it starts tomorrow.
Music to my ears. Go ahead, Stephen A.
When you think about the NBA, because obviously you're a fan of the game of basketball, not just a player. You know a lot about what you see from NBA players or whatever. When you think about guys that are in the NBA right now, shades of your game, you believe it mirrors what player in the NBA? What player comes to mind when you think about yourself?
When it comes to myself, I think like Kawhi. I feel like I'm a player that affects both sides of the ball like tremendously. And also, I feel like I'm kind of simplistic like Kawhi. Like, he doesn't use too many dribbles or waste too many motions. He just gets to the point he needs to get to. That's all I want to do. I want to be efficient with my movement and win games, win championships just like him.
I like that young fella already, man. Let's come on. Give it up for him. Hey, Chicago, we're in good hands, baby. We're in good hands, baby. Hey, Caleb, we gonna get you right, young fella. I like them. I like them responses. I like you being focused. I like you getting down to the point. We need you. We need you to go ahead, be the player we think you can be. We need you to be the player we think you can be. You feel me? Come on, man. Come on, Caleb. Hey, Dylan Swan, we need you too. Don't think I ain't forgot about you, Dylan. We giving Caleb the spotlight right now, but Dylan, we're going to need you too, young fella. We're going to need you too. Young fella, let me give you spotlight one more time, man. Before we go ahead and move on, let's get a young fella spotlight one more time.
Is Kevin Garnett. What do you think of that?
I think we're kind of different. I also don't like to be compared to Hall of Famers. I feel like that's like respectful to them. Like if I was a Hall of Famer and I won championships, like
say young fella.
I don't know if I would be okay with someone calling a guy who hasn't proven anything me, but or similar to me. But I feel like we definitely have similarities. I feel like I do things way different than him in some aspects. Though, like I'm more of a dribbler. I can create for myself a little bit more. And KD was just a dog. Like I feel like we have a similar mentality and approach towards the game. But I think we have similarities and differences. It's kind of hard for me to come with a come for myself, in all honesty.
Boy, I like this. Boy, hey, young fella. Boy, hey. Hey, young fella. I'm liking what I'm hearing, young fella. Chicago, you might have got us one, man. Hey. Come in, keep your head down, and play ball. We ain't going to ask for much. We won't. I got faith. I got hope. We shall see. The one thing you can say about the Bulls, we at least going to be tall this year. I don't know if that height going to equal wins, but we at least going to be, towered over folks this year. We're going to be tall. We got a tall team. Just got Dick Claxton. Got that boy Caleb. That boy Swan. Small forward, shooting guard, but he a guard really because he can dribble. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. We got to get to it. We got to get to it. We got to talk about it. You gonna talk about it? Got to be about it. You know? Come on, man. Come on, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I'm here for it. So, with all that being said, man, that's up to the Bulls. We're revamping, retooling. That's up to, you know, the White Sox too, because, you know, hey, Southsider, man, we making a climb back to first place in our division. That's so to Deshaun Watson, because Deshaun said, hey, don't fucking count me out, man. This is what Deshaun posted. This is a song he posted on his Instagram, and this is what he posted.
Don't tell your dreams to everybody around. Some people smile, but wanna see you down. Keep it quiet, don't make a sound. Let your success be what shakes the ground. Don't tell your dreams to everybody around.
What? Don't tell your dreams to everybody around. Some people smile, but want to see you down. What? Some people smile, but want to see you down.
Keep it quiet, don't make a sound.
Keep it quiet, don't make a sound. What? What? Just put your head down there and just grind. Yeah, yeah.
Let your success be what shakes the ground.
Hey. Deshaun, like, who y'all counting out? Deshaun, like, who y'all counting out? I'm here for it. It's been a fun competition so far. Let's see how it shakes. Let's see how it ends. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Deshaun Watson saying, play with me if you want to. Don't think I'm in this competition if you won't. I'm a ball, I'm a grind. Play if you want to. Play if you want to. That's so to Deshaun Watson, man. That's so to Shedeur Sanders, man. That's so to the Cleveland Browns, man. Don't play. Don't play. Some people smile, but want to see you down. Some people smile, but they want to see you down, dog. Facts. Facts. Come on, man. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Yeah. That's up to him, man. That's up to him. Because you got Shady saying this crazy ass shit, too. Let's react to this real quick before we move on.
I think sometimes it's like because he's in Cleveland and they don't win and they don't do much good things in football. And then you bring in Deshaun Watson, where a guy that's owed all this money, you're not going to sheesh the door like we want to. Let him go to a team where he's running the show. I think a fresh start from him, because he's still young, he's only in his second year, a fresh start for him would be excellent. The kid is a superstar in this league, and he just needs the opportunity to show it. The few flashes that we seen last year as a true rookie, right, and all the stuff he dealt with the coach, you know how bad he was, and then they had Dylan Gabriel, like, actually thinking he was going to be an NFL player for more than 3 years. Now, if you put Shedeur Sanders on a real team, get him some real coaching and some support.
He said they had Dylan Gabriel looking like he was actually going to be a real NFL player for 3 years. He'll be out the league in 3 years. Woo, Shady. Woo. Don't hurt him.
Support behind him. Bro, who knows? Because the last time I know, when he had that support, and he had that chance, he did great things in Jackson State and did great things in Colorado.
What you say about college, Shady?
Everybody's good in college?
Everybody's reading
Okay,
college.
well, look, give him a shot. Let's find out. Let's find out if what I'm saying is true, that all guys are good in college, but the pros is different. Let's find out.
I'm not mad at the take. Like,
but I'm mad at your take. I don't even want to hear you talk, Ocho. I only like you like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. You good people, so I'm messing with you. But sometimes your takes be, bro. You can keep them. But going off of what LaShawn McCoy said, former Philadelphia Eagles legendary running back, and Buffalo Bills. But yeah, he played on a few teams. You know, that's how the shady though. But if we having a conversation, if we being honest, if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, he would be well suited if he can go get traded to a team that can surround the pieces around him, actually let him have a shot to develop, a shot to actually grow, a shot to actually start and, you know, have a clean runway. But he ain't going nowhere. He ain't getting traded. He ain't going to be on the Jets, the Saints, all these other crazy-ass teams that y'all talking about. Shedeur Sanders going to be right here, and he going to be right with the Cleveland Browns. Just saying. It sounds great. We're going to watch what the season has in store. Because what y'all saying? What y'all talking about? I love you, Shay. But dog. Nah. He ain't getting traded. Yeah, he'll look good if they trade him to another squad, but he ain't getting traded. He ain't getting traded. Just saying. Just saying. Regardless, though, watch when I'm right. But it's been fun. Twitch, Kick, y'all know how we coming, man. We finna go ahead and hop over there for a little bit. So if you want to see the after cut, you gotta go ahead and take your butt over to Kick. You gotta go ahead and take your butt over to Twitch. Twitch, we ain't gonna go too far. Kick, we ain't gonna go too far. YouTube. You know, I would stay on here a little longer with y'all. But you know, I don't know. You might try to copyright me. I'm trying to get a little loose, play some tunes, play a little Iceman, you know, play a little Iceman. You heard of Iceman? Badoosh, bang. All of my ops, they're dead. Why did they get me up? Where did it go in my head? You know, I want to listen to a little bit of that. I want to listen to a little bit of Iceman, man. So, I'll be back. But go over there. But without further ado, y'all, I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you're sending this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lil Johnny, Lil Susie, or Lil Timmy. Make sure you send this to them too. You know, Lil Josh, he just moved down the street from Lil Susie. Make sure you send this to him too. Share the love. You can't keep all these gems to yourself, baby. But without further ado, hey, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And guess what? Can we talk about it?
Hey, we love